耶，什么东西
？So the hunt begins.
嗯哼，回头再来找你们玩。我现在赶着做任务呢。哟吼！这有没有篝火呀？开个篝火，回头好来啊！这地方的篝火在哪里？
What do we have here?
It must lead to something grand.
哦，这是支线啊，篝火在这里。
What are you up to now?
我就是来打个卡的。
Wonder if I'm safe to explore in there. Abandoned long ago, no doubt.
哦，还有这个矿山。哦，这边还有矿山呢。哟吼！梅林的测试，导盲案不能直接飞过去，得绕一绕。哦，哇塞，这是金币吗？那不用说，大家都知道是谁的地方了。不好意思，开启猎杀模式。他家怎么这么穷啊？
Everything's all right now.
Revelio. Levioso.
有哪里走，小伙子？跟你们说一下这个动物哦。这个动物就是你们去抓它的时候，还可以那个的，还可以把它卖掉，去那个动物商店卖掉之后可以赚钱。
I mean you no harm.
Revelio.
哇塞，这是它的小宝库。哇，这个东西做的太有意思了。但是它的金币能不能多一点啊？不然就感觉没有那么那个。呀吼！发现了。OK。继续上路，哇，到海边嘞！哇塞，哟，港口吗？这是？哇，哇，这是什么东西？哟，这我们回头来探一探。哇，它地图藏了好多东西哦。顺便做一做这种气球小任务。嘿嘿，啊，没撞到，尬住。大大没看到，给点面子。它有这种专门的那个。扫帚这种飞行任务也是鼓励大家就是多探这个图，哎，真的做的很不错哎。还有这么多人不满足，还在喷什么画不画字的，这还要什么自行车啊？虽然说有点 游戏刚发售嘛，还是有点那个，还是不是很便宜，但是我觉得还好吧，你总得支持一下人家，人家才有机会可以开发更多的好游戏啊。那你不让他卖好一点，出个 DLC 什么的？哟吼，哟吼哟吼，等等。
Revelio.
哟，这下面有什么东西？这有个梅林的试炼，那个是宝箱吗？是，这只是个石头。哎，石头的地方怎么标宝箱啊？什么意思？
Defender. Compulso.
哦吼，埋了一个宝箱。哟呼，真的很爽哦！你们可能没上手的，有时候可能没感觉到。悬空一个泥怪，哎呀，没撞到。泥怪是什么东西？等一下子，泥怪，我来看一眼，什么泥怪？啊，这是泥怪啊！就你叫泥怪。哎呀，等等等等，水中战斗不利。
Levioso. Defender.
切！哇塞！哼，不好意思，有点小帅。哎，我看到那边有菇菇，我们采点菇菇。哇，这谁看都是觉得这
Incendio. Lumos.
这是个
Looks
山
intriguing.
耶！宝箱宝箱，咔嚓，录了。桃李魔法丝帽，绿色的都比我加的多，这么猛！这边的装备，梅林的试验那边还有一个宝箱，
Oh, here's a pleasant surprise.
这里吧。耶！哦，魁地奇手套，哟吼！梅林，我们等一下再弄吧。哦，这个我记得是那个是月兽的巢那个吧？好，我们快到了。对，月吃兽的巢穴。哇，这个黄昏这个感觉，这也太棒了吧！安全降落。这怎么有个冒绿烟的屋子？啥意思啊？这怎么有个冒绿烟的屋子？哦，这个传送点在里面。
How nice to see you, my young friend.
OK， 我们开了一个传送点，到时候随时可以过来。传送点可以开一开，然后探的话，我们到时候再探。呀吼！咻！
Wonder who lives here.
开篝火。 费德罗特，耶嘿！哦，不对，哦，这里就是我们，这就是我们的那个，就是我们的任务点。我晕，到了。Sebastian 在哪？在上面。我来了，小赛。
You made it.
那确实，你约我，我能不来吗？这么远，虽然说。
Enjoying the view?
Keeping an eye on things. Feldcroft isn't what it used to be. No one has felt safe here since Ranrock's loyalists took a peculiar interest in that castle over there, Brookwood Castle. My uncle Solomon is a former Auror and refuses to look into it, even after Anne was cursed by one of them, possibly with a wand, no less.
I heard a goblin refer to wizard kind as wand carriers. Are goblins forbidden from carrying wands?
Precisely. That's why I'm on the hunt for answers. If I'm to cure
不能
her,
用吗？
I need to understand what happened to her.
精灵 Goblin 不是应该他们自己本身直接就能用魔
Which is
法？
saying something, knowing me and ominous. I'm hoping a surprise visit from me
哦，
and
直
a
接
new
用魔
friend
法
from
的是那
Hogwarts will
个，
help lift her spirits.
是像那个
Bring back the Anne I used to know.
兜比一样的那种精灵
I'll take you
仆
to
人
my
才能用
uncle's.
嘛？是不是？
This way.
走吧，带路。哎，别撞我呀！
Feldcroft used to be a lot livelier. With Ranrock's lot wandering about all the time,
是吗？
everyone stays out of sight.
呀，
Here we are. My sister should be just inside.
哦，你妹妹住这里。哦，这是你老家啊。哦，是小赛的老家啊。
Aha! Sebastian, where did you... Is that what I think it is?
We've been over this, boy.
Hey.
Shrivelfigs cannot reverse a curse. Nothing can. The sooner you accept that reality, the better.
But
怎么这么消极啊？
everything.
There is no cure! When will you accept that?
Never. I can never
别
accept.
吵了，妹妹又痛了。
Now look what you've done.
I'm sorry.
Leave.
I'm sorry you had to see that. If you don't mind, I just need a moment alone.
哎，别这样
Poor
啊！
Sebastian. Not the visit he'd hoped for.
但小赛，你的袍子怎么变围裙了？我来帮他说一下吧。哎，还得是我。
I'm sorry
和事
about
佬上
earlier.
线。
Those bouts of pain are difficult to bear.
Are you all right, Anne? I didn't mean to intrude.
You didn't, truly. And I'm all right. The pain from this curse comes in bouts, and often suddenly. It's not anyone's fault. It's nice to meet you, by the way. You must be the new 5th year Sebastian told me about.
I am. Sebastian and I met during a rather lively duel in defense against the dark arts.
Oh, dear Professor Hecat. She's a powerful witch. And she knows how to keep students like my brother and me in line.
I do miss Hogwarts, but I wouldn't mind being in Feldcroft, really, if it wasn't so dreary now. Between the goblins at the castle and my uncle fighting with Sebastian whenever he's home.
哦，是
Not the
叔叔
cozy
吗？
retreat it once was.
Sebastian mentioned something about your uncle being an ex-Auror, but refusing to go
不是
after
爸爸。
Ranrock's loyalists. I must say, I
所以是
wasn't
表
prepared for
妹
him
那
to
种
be
还
as
是什么
angry
意
as
思
he？ was.
什么意思？
Uncle Solomon is frustrated by what happened to me and by Sebastian for thinking he can fix it. They both mean well, I know they do, but my
所以
uncle
又
is
是父母
right.
不在了，然后又寄托在叔叔门下
I
那
can
种之
feel
类的。
it. Sebastian cannot take away my pain. Perhaps you can help him to understand that.
但起码他是真的是答应了。那我觉得他应该不会改变自己的想法吧。
I'm afraid it's really up to Sebastian, and his mind seems to be made up.
I can only hope he realizes the futility of his search for a cure
那说明
soon.
哥哥还是爱妹
I'm
妹
getting
的。
tired. I should probably rest. Thank you for stopping by.
没有事，我来了。
I wish you well.
最强魔法师来帮你找解药。哦，请你记住，这是我的魔药包，以后请不要乱动我的东西。啊？什么魔药包？然后他回给妹妹的信件：亲爱的安妮，没了你之后，霍格沃兹也不一样了。不过夏普依旧是老板着脸，你应该懂我意思的。希望你有感觉好一点。别这么说嘛，夏普老师长得是凶了一点，但也刚才跟我们讲话的时候也是很和蔼可亲的呀。所罗门
That boy
须
will
须。
fray my last nerve.
Excuse me, Mr. Sallow.
Oh, yes, Sebastian's friend. I apologize on behalf of my nephew. He doesn't know when to stop. I was about to check on Anne. Did I see you come from the house? How is she?
She's all right. She said she was going to rest.
Nothing can be done for her.
应该还有希望吧？
It could be that you've not yet discovered the cure.
Ah, you sound like Sebastian, thinking you know better than the healers at St. Mungo's.
Perhaps the healers don't know everything, sir. Sebastian is single-mindedly focused on finding a way to help his sister. If there is a cure, he will find it.
Your faith in Sebastian is misplaced. Some sort of dark magic cursed Anne, and the goblins aren't likely to explain themselves anytime soon. Giving her hope is cruel. The only thing to do now is keep Anne
那说
comfortable
明
and stay out of the loyalists' way.
说明妖精可能有办法吧？
I understand what you're saying, sir.
Good. I know what's best for Anne and Sebastian. They are my stubborn brother's children, especially Sebastian. If you
哦，
really want to be of help, you'll make sure
那确
Sebastian
实是他
does
兄弟
what
的
he
孩
should
子，
do,
就是
not what he wants
替
to
他们
do.
照顾他。
He's no idea the harm he could do if he doesn't stop.
没事，叔叔，我旁边兄弟有我呢，
Good day.
我帮
I
你照
want
着
to see
他。
how Sebastian's faring.
想好了吗，朋友？
Why will he not listen to me? She's my sister.
How are you doing, Sebastian?
You got a first-hand glance at what I'm dealing with. I apologize for my uncle.
确实，但是还有一点过分了哈。
I'll admit I wasn't expecting him to be so angry.
He's always angry. He's been angry since my parents died. After Anne was hurt, he only grew worse. It's as though he blames me somehow, always calling me my father's son, as if that's an insult. I'm the one trying to help her.
哦，
He's
这句话就有
given
点
up.，
Both Anne
有点
and
用
your
得不
uncle
好。
seem genuinely convinced that nothing more can be done for
你跟
her.
你那个
I
死鬼老
refuse
豆
to
是一
believe
样的，
that.
就这种。
Anne's pain is more than physical. It has changed her entirely. I miss my sister. And I'm going to get her back. Come with me. I need to show you where it happened.
嗯，
Ranrock's loyalists are capable of so much more than people realize.
走吧。
They should not be underestimated.
Revelio.
名侦探柯南上线。
All the debris you'll see is from whatever's going on at that abandoned estate.
哟，这里
They've
怎么
been
有这么
digging
多
for something.
练习人偶？跑起来！
Up there, on that plateau, is where they cursed Anne. This way.
为什么要对一个小女孩下咒？
How much longer are we expected to dig through this rubble? Ranrock knows what he's
啊，前面有人！
It's an honor to be a part of it. Only good wizard is a dead
切一
wizard.
下，切一下。
Quietly now.
等我一下。嗯。OK，来，后面怎么还有一个？那先把后面的这个弄了。先把后面的这个弄了。 这个。
Why is a grapple you are?
我直接就是一个疯狂投掷。
You won't get away with that. And utterly
嗨，诶，
Made your last mistake.
怎么还有一个？你怎么样嘛？
Ah, you seem tired. How nice. You almost had a Call that. Get away. Missed me.
你给我站住！
You don't know who you're playing with. Correct, come in here.
咚咚咚！咦，嚯！退开！哎，不好意思 ，Sebastian， 不小心碰到你了。爆药桶，嘣！
I confess, that was more than I bargained for.
我已经不是当年的我了。这全是魔药，我靠！哇，这全是魔药！我要装备，我不要魔药。这全是魔药，这个不是吧？绿色的全是魔药。OK， 有惊无险。啊，这全是魔药。好吧。 太强了，一点都不需要喝药。行云流水，怎么了？
Those loyalists deserved what they got.
Couldn't agree more. This is where it happened. We smelled smoke in the middle of the night. When we looked outside, flames were shooting from the estate. Before my uncle and I could stop her, Anne rushed out, racing towards the fire, worried someone had been hurt. She came face to face with a horde of goblins, frantically trying to stamp out the flames. Suddenly, an icy voice drifted out from somewhere in the smoke. Children should be seen and not heard. A blinding blast followed. They didn't even give her a chance to run.
哟，
It sounds as if the loyalists attacked Anne without cause.
I wouldn't put it past them, but I'm convinced that they were trying to hide something. It may be grasping at Billywigs, but I keep thinking that there might be something here that could lead me to whoever cursed Anne. Might be the only way to learn what type of magic harmed her, which could help me find a cure.
黑
Perhaps
魔
you're
法
right.
呗，还有分什么
The
魔法吗？
loyalists are everywhere, but they do seem to be spending a lot of time here, and it's likely they're hiding something.
And at Rookwood Castle. Shall we have a look around? They seem to have set up camp here for a specific
Revelio.
reason. They have stations for everything.
有，
I've heard goblin dig sites like these are popping up everywhere.
It's a wonder the ministry isn't doing more. Always armed and ready for a fight, Ranrock's loyalists. Revelio.
这是村子吗？哦，这是个什么东西？
Whose home was this?
Been abandoned long since I've lived here. Rumor was a Hogwarts professor lived here once, centuries ago.
几百年前，还要几百年前。
It might be worth taking a closer look at the house itself.
那这种几百年前，除了梅林还有谁啊？
Revelio.
还是那个我们遇到的那个老头啊？
This well looks familiar.
是许愿池吗？
Sebastian, I've seen this before. This house, the well, the view.
What do you mean? When?
Give me a moment. I'll explain in a
啊，
second.
这是那个村子，这是施魔法的那个村子。哦。
Revelio.
呀，我死去的记忆又在攻击我。
Sebastian, over here.
对嘛，这个女的嘛
Do you think that this was damaged by the fire the night that Anne was cursed?
Could be. But it looks to me as though this was intentional.
Reparo.
啊，不好意思，是我想多了。我也可以修复。
Sebastian, this house did belong to a Hogwarts professor hundreds of years ago.
Who? What do you...
I found a pensive that day in the restricted section with a memory that showed this house. There was a little girl and a drought. The keepers have shown me other memories as well. The girl became a Hogwarts professor. Her name was Isadora Morganach. She was one of the keepers.
The keepers? Like in Quidditch? And you found a pensive in the library? I'm not following you.
I realize it's a lot to take in. I'm not even sure I understand it all yet. And no, not like
梦幻
Quidditch.
联动
They
魁
call
地奇。
themselves keepers because they're protecting some type of knowledge. It has to do with the vault at Gringotts.
Let me see if I've got this straight. You have Ranrock and Rookwood after you because of something you found at Gringotts where you ended up via a port key. You can see traces of an ancient magic that you think Ranrock is trying to harness. And now you've been witnessing memories left by keepers. Oh, and this house belonged to a Hogwarts professor who was one of these non-Quidditch keepers hundreds of years ago.
IQ
If I
一次
didn't
这个
know
魁
you,
地奇
I
吗？
think you were pulling my leg.
It is all a bit much, isn't it?
这
when you
游
put
戏
it
没
like
有
that?
魁地奇，但是到处都
The
是魁
point
地
is, we
奇。
both have good reason to search this house. You for answers about what happened to Anne, and me for answers about the keepers.
Look at this.
Someone piled this here for a reason. Is it blocking something?
Only one way to find out.
这个吗？
Huh, a stairwell.
拿？哦哦，我还以为是这个呢。呀哈，
Lumos.
咦，
Why bother blocking a stairwell?
There might be something here worth a closer look.
They've left all of this simply
Lumos.
strewn about. Tells me they're after something bigger.
哦，哎，真的是他的。我来这里的目的是研究和学习，但我现在只想帮助这些病人。内心的挣扎，魔法的希望。哦，他希望用魔法去减轻痛苦，但是他们说不可以这样做。我今天看到那个男人离开了营地，让我想起我父亲的那个男人。我觉得我应该去帮助他，一方面提供进一步的参考，一方面也可以证明我们。哦，他可能变成了最终反派。就是如果有注意看故事流程的话，应该是他一开始就是看到了，他能看到魔法嘛？那个教授用魔法救了他的那个，救的他那个村庄，然后入了学之后呢，他就跟教授见面了，然后跟教授见面了之后呢，然后他就，我们先看词条，来到营地的第二周，看到更多的病人，麻瓜医生都在尽力救治。但是瘟疫已经那个了， 热病退去，结疤。之前有个很像我父亲的男人，我亲眼看他失去了自己的孩子。我开始质疑其他人的看法，我明明有能力帮助这些人，但明明可以轻易带走他们的痛苦，我实在无法坐视不管。
A journal entry of Isadora's.
啊，他是这样子，他那时候他在剧情里面不是质疑那个，就是问那个教授嘛，我们为什么不能用魔法直接去移除那个病人的痛苦嘛，这样子去帮助他们，然后他们好像就说不行嘛，然后可能他们从此就是分道扬镳了之后，然后他在世界各地看到这种情况之后，可能才萌生了他的一些想法，我估计是这样子。
Revelio.
还有东西吗？
Lumos. Revelio.
这个地方没有东西了吧？然后这还有别的路。
Lumos. Revelio.
嗯？
Lumos.
呀，这个根会有伤害的，如果你不开那个灯的话。哦，可以滚过去的。
I can see the Undercroft.
哎，早说可以滚进来的。
Daydream. Because that happens to me too.
老半天，这镜子都照不到我自己。
Revelio. Lumos.
OK，
I know it sounds strange, but
Honestly, nothing you say sounds strange to me anymore.
fair enough. I can see the Undercroft through this stone wall, as though it's a window. This has happened before.
I'm listening.
I think it's to do with my ability to see traces of ancient magic.
But you said you didn't really understand it, and that you couldn't wield it.
That's true, and I'm still not sure what it all means. What I do know is that my ability allows me to travel through these windows I see.
Wait. We can get straight to the Undercroft from here. Ominous will be flawed.
We can. But perhaps best not to tell anyone else about this for now. Even Ominous.
Understood. Well then, invisible, secret, ancient magic passageway?
哎，小赛好像没有，好像不知道我出卖了他之前。
I'm tempted to hold my breath.
来吧。
Why would the door lead us here?
Sebastian, look.
哎，这不是我们那个秘密基地吗？哦，
Why hide a triptych here?
Seems as if something's missing.
A note. Let's have a look.
嗯，像一个坐标一样的东
Anything
西。
helpful in the note?
要不你看一下？
A rune symbol. I've seen similar symbols used by the keepers.
I've been thinking. A keeper lived in that house centuries ago, and Ranrock and his lot have been searching there. You said that goblins may be wielding some form of this ancient magic. Do you think Anne was cursed by ancient magic?
I can't be sure, of course, but I don't think so. I didn't see any traces of it around your sister.
Very well. But that doesn't mean it's not ancient magic. There's still so much we don't know about it.
True. Perhaps this triptych will lead us to answers.
Then we'll have to unravel what this all means. But now I need to see Ominous. Don't worry, I won't tell him anything. Did I mention that, apparently, Salazar Slytherin had a secret scriptorium here in Hogwarts?
哦，
You did not. Sounds worth looking into. Any idea where in the castle?
No idea. Ominous just learned of it. I'll let you know what I find out. I had no idea our visit to
是不是那
Sierra
个
would
厕
unfold
所，
into
然后
all of
旁边
this.
有一个小蛇
My
的
head's
那个
an
图
utter
案？
mess. But I'm glad you told me everything
我
you
在上
did.
一集那个搜索里探索里面就是
I'll
有
be in touch. Till then.
早点联系我呀，小伙子。
Revelio.
有可能就是那个厕所。我们看我们的任务，天文学课程开了。OK， 我们上课，然后等一下小赛联系我们。
Meet me near the ruins of Falbaton Castle. After dark. Do not tell anyone.
这么神秘。我出来不会又被人家看到了吧？哦，这一次没有。那还好一点。先去上课。哎，刚好妹妹我找回来了。
Hello, Zenobia. What did you need help with?
I need someone to collect my gobstones that have been hidden in very high places all over the school.
我不是找回来了吗？高耸的要塞，娜娜在找我。血脉的阴影下，在礼堂吵架。哎，我不是找到了吗？为什么这个任务是往这边的？
I'd better keep an eye on high places around the school for Zenobia's gobstones. Revelio. Capolso. Accio. That's the last of Zenobia's gobstones. I should go and see her.
啊！四大天王有5个，6个高不死有7个。
tracking down my gobstones.
找到了，找
Hello,
到了。
Zenobia. I found all your gobstones.
Really? I didn't think it was possible. However did you do it?
Common sense and basic magic.
Well, may I have my gobstones back?
不行，归我了。给你，给你。
Of course, they are yours after all.
Oh, how wonderful. I shall dedicate all of my future victories to you. Speaking of which, now that I have all my gobstones back, I wonder if anyone in the common room would be up for a game.
I'm sure they'd be willing to play after the trouble spent getting them back. It's a fine idea.
Isn't it? Oh, we'll have so much fun together, laughing as all the losers get sprayed, which won't
可以
include
玩
me.
吗？
Very well, off I go. Wish me luck.
浅紫色。哦。哎，以后可能有机会可以去找他玩那个哟。我的挑战好像有求必应屋。哦，拯救野兽。OK。48、58。OK。上课之前先回去收菠菜。
Dick thinks you should be proud of all the potions you've brewed.
Thank you, Dick。加一包肥料。哦，这边好像还有一个。哦，又可以了 ，nice。哎，你在吃东西，很 Q 很 Q。长颈鹿哪去了？有人看到长颈鹿吗？哦，你来了。哦，你在吃饭啊？我没看到。呀，大眼仔 ，QQ 的。啊？人呢？他怎么不吃饭啊？你去吃饭呀，不要玩了呀！恰饭恰饭。这要我亲自喂你是不是？好小子！我们把这个给它搞出来，把毛毛放好。
Not going to hurt you.
我们把秀秀加进来。哦，它是只要你是4种物种，你可以同一种物种养多几只的。哦，小伙计们，嘿嘿。呀，怎么还掉了一些东西出来？可以捡吗？啊！不好意思，摁错了。哎呀，摁错了，我晕。对不起。我不小心摁错了。好，那大家都吃好了。哎呀，不小心打了他，还把这个技能，哎呀，我真的是晕，摁错了。好了 ，OK， 怎么上去了？肥料掉哪里去了？
Dick thinks you should be proud of all the potions you've brewed.
雷酿也可以做了。真的打起来的时候，这种东西都忘了用，身上倒是带的满满的。
I don't have anything for this at the moment.
OK， 幸亏我之前来过天文塔了，然后我们可以直接飞过来上课。这是很奇妙的。
Handy resource indeed, your field guide. I'm most pleased
开始
to be
咯。
included.
And your reading is the dragon. That's exciting, I suppose. Perhaps you're due for an adventure.
Ladies,
Professor Shah.
astronomy is not divination. You won't find the mysteries of the cosmos charted out on your palms or at the bottom of your teacups. Alas, the heavens remain hazy to the starry-eyed. Now, if you were to devote yourselves to persistent and painstaking observation, you just might catch a glimpse. With that in mind, please take your telescopes. Tonight we will be on the observation deck. Still don't have your own? You can't be the new student forever, you know. You can share with Mr. Takar.
Here, I can adjust that for you.
No, bring it into focus on your own.
Oh, 还有这种体验。哦，
Now,
治好
I
我的
expect
老
all of
花
you to put in your stargazing hours outside of class. Is that clear?
But, Professor, it's freezing out.
Mere cold didn't stop the great stargazers of the past. Look only to the astronomy tables they erected throughout the highlands from which they gazed millennia ago on the very self-same stars above us. Is that clear?
教授是不是斯里兰卡人
Dismissed.
？Dismiss。你要不搞个羽绒袍子
hello. I'm Amit. We met in potions class. I'm happy to report that we've yet to have any explosions in this class.
Oh, hello, Amit. Nice to see you again.
Did I hear Professor Shaw say that you don't have your own telescope? I have a spare one you could borrow for the rest of term.
不好吧？
I can't do that, Amit. You might need it.
No, really, you can. And I won't. It's my old one. I finally got my hands on the new Celestia Contemplar. You've heard of it, I assume? I mean, of course you have. It's only the pinnacle of all personal stargazing implements. But my old model's not too shabby either. Goblin-cut glass, first-rate optical enchantments. Hate to think such a fine instrument is just collecting dust.
Well, thank you, Amit.
Think nothing of it. Anyway, the telescope's in the storage room right underneath us. You can't miss it. I have some
还要自己去拿哦。
reading to finish on the lower deck. Come find me there afterwards and bring the telescope. There's something I want to talk to you about.
有啊，这还有后续。 哇
Put off my stargazing as long as I could.
The constellations are beautiful. Not sure they're worth dying of a cold for, but they are beautiful.
Our meat thinks he knows everything. Even told me he can speak gobbledygook. Sounded like gibberish to me.
I had heard about these odd stone tables out in the Highlands. Perhaps that's what Professor Shah was talking about.
哟，仰望星空。
Not sure what you can learn from these astronomy tables that you can't learn from a cup of tea leaves.
天文跟占卜课打架是不是？哦 ，Weasley。
Tried to put off my stargazing as long as I could.
哦，这边。
A lot of good that did. How am I supposed to find Sirius when my hands are too cold to use a telescope?
摩天狼星
Dog, isn't it?
梦幻联动又来了。那教授，我们下次见了。哪里下楼？这里下楼。上一期我探索的时候就发现这个地方了。哦豁
This was his old telescope. Looks practically brand new.
行，就是那种又不用，然后又
A pristine
又不
night
用，
for
然后又买来吃灰的。
Do not let it be wasted.
Professor Shah, I'm interested in learning more about astronomy.
It is increasingly rare to find a student who seeks after things celestial of their own accord. But if you truly desire to chart the courses of the cosmos, you must rid your mind of the terrestrial babble of others. We ourselves are not unlike blank star charts, you know. Empty canvases waiting to be inscribed with all that the universe has to offer. Do you understand?
You mentioned astronomy tables earlier in class. What were you talking about?
Long ago, devotees of the astral arts set up stone slabs across the countryside. They are ideal
学校任务里面好像有一个天文台解锁的那个。
For centuries, wizards made
那这里不是天文台吗？我们要去找别的吗？更高的地方？
Sadly, they have since become mere monuments to the intrepid intellectual pursuits of a bygone epoch.
Am I right in thinking you are unimpressed by divination?
Of the many other so-called disciplines taught here, divination is perhaps the most feeble, especially in its
科学与
nonsensical
封
practice
建
of
的
astrology.
相对论
Do
嘛。
not confuse astronomy and astrology. One is concerned with mysteries stellar and lunar. The other is mere lunacy.
不至于这么黑吧？谢谢你的真知灼见。
Thank you, Professor. I look forward to stargazing.
I am glad to hear it. Should be a stellar night for it.
好，我们去找阿米特，看他有没有搞一些什么新的东西。又是皮皮，你个鬼！
The perfect night
哦，
for...
大
Oh,
大
hello
望
again.
远镜，可以看到火星吗？
I have the telescope. It's nicer than I'd expected.
I would not offer a prospective stargazer a third-rate lunoscope. But there is, something else.
Yes, what is it?
You remember those astronomy tables Shaw was going on about? It just so happens I've been reading up on them a little myself. And it seems there may be one right here at Hogwarts.
哇，
I
还真的
believe we
是
could。use it to find hidden constellations.
所以那望远镜还不能直接用。
And you need
说
someone
话
to
不能
help
说
find
太
it.
直。
I do. Are you in? No one from the
情商
Godstones
这本
Club
书我还
will
是
go
读
with
过
me.
的。
Said they'd rather get spit at by a stone than... Well, they are cowards. Let us get moving while the
啊，
stars
音
are
院有
still
高
out.
布什
I'll
俱乐
show
部
you，how to use that telescope
我
once
刚
we
帮
get
你同
there.
学找回
I
那小
promise.
石子呢。那我们带路吧。
No need to convince me. Let's get going.
Brilliant. You won't regret it. Shall we?
哎，怎么在这种地方？
The table is on a castle wall ahead. Look for a stone platform, something that doesn't quite belong. We'll know it when we see it. Onwards we go. Some say the locations of the tables were originally marked by
Lumos.
centaurs for ritual stargazing.
啊，他不在学校里面了。
It is nice having a fellow stargazer to explore with.
Happy to be here. It is good to leave the classroom now and then.
我只是想做任务。
It's not that creepy out here at night, is it? The Gobstones Club are cowards. Here I am, charging ahead. Why don't you lead the way?
啊
If you're sure.
我来。好小子，有事你是真不上啊？你不是害怕了吧？
A little foreboding.
A few cobwebs and some dust. Nothing to be concerned about. Revelio.
Oh, of course. It's just not as tidy as I expected.
龙式浴缸。过不去。得把这几个挪走。哦，这边才是路，是不是？哦。
Lumos。
哟，你也知道用这招？那边你开灯，我不开了，好吧？毕竟我得退后一点，你不。
Cobwebs. Incendio. Think any spiders might be lurking about?
Oh no, not this close to school, I mean.
哎呀，我不开，你也不开。
Look, there's the table.
啊，这个。
I think you should do the honors. Go on, try it out.
这是天文台，是不是翻错了？这是那种什么占星台之类的东西吧？哎呦
The constellation should appear near the center of your view.
啊，这样子。
As soon as you've lined up the telescope, we will be able to fill out our star chart.
哈哈，哇哦，天琴座。
I was right about the tables. They really are gateways to the far stars, just as the book said. And your contribution was invaluable. Rest assured, you shall be credited in my memoirs one day.
哦，真的假的？一言为定哦。
Thank you, Amit. I look forward to reading them.
And I look forward to writing them. This is only the beginning. You will find more tables like this one throughout the grounds and forest, all beckoning to be discovered by a worthy astronomer. And if I have ever seen one, it's you. Oh, and about my old telescope, don't bother returning it. You should keep it.
That's quite generous. Thank you.
You are welcome. It
又
has
解锁了一个
goblin-cut
找
glass
星
and a
座的
gobbledygook
任务。
inscription. I'm practically
有没有
fluent in
有没有
gobbledygook,
金
you
牛
know.
座啊？我
It's
想
all
找
in
个
the
金牛
throat,
座。
really, gobbledygook, you know, and how you pronounce your R's. Anyway, glad our adventure was a success. I will see you soon.
挑战已解锁，找到天文台。哇，还有那种星座，人马的。
Never do get tired of seeing the astronomy tower at night. What a view!
那你走吧，我想一下。找到天文台，还有这个，还有这种的。那天文台还有好多哦。当你以为它的探索已经够多的时候，它又给你加了一个。OK， 那我们另外一个任务看一下，高耸要塞，血脉的阴影之下，哎，出了这个任务，而且这个是小赛的任务，我们优先做小赛任务，可以加速我们拿到那个咒。我们先去找小赛吧，看他在哪里啊？他在这边，在礼堂那边，去看一看。
I've always said that travel broadens the mind.
小赛人呢？哦，这边
anything to do with the dark art should be avoided. It's too risky.
来了
Anything to do with Salazar Slytherin is worth the risk.
Salazar Slytherin
I can't agree. And I'll not say a word more. I'm sorry.
来了，蛇院
I
秘密
won't give up.
耶，干嘛点我一下？我们去，不要管他。
What were you and Ominous speaking about?
He's being ridiculous. Apparently, Salazar Slytherin had a secret scriptorium here in Hogwarts. Ominous swears it was used for the dark arts, so he wants nothing to do with it. I reminded him that Anne needs a cure. This scriptorium could hold the answers we need.
那可太有兴
The
趣
dark
了。
arts do pique my interest.
There's more to dark magic than people realize. The Gaunts know this better than most. Perhaps I've spoken out of turn. Ominous's family history is personal to him.
你也可以告
I'd
诉我一
like to
点。
know more about it if you wouldn't mind telling me. I won't repeat it.
Very well. But do keep this between us. Ominous learned dark magic from his parents. Are you familiar with the Cruciatus curse?
Cruciatus，听过一点点咯，在电影里面。
Crucio, correct? The Cruciatus curse. Also known as the torture curse. Inflicts
不能展示我
excruciating
无
pain
知
on
的
the
一面
victim.。
Apparently, his parents and older siblings had no qualms about casting us on muggles for sport.
啊，
Ominous
怎么可以
described
对
the sound of the
麻瓜
victim's
用啊？
cries as horrific, so the first time he was asked to cast it himself as a child, he couldn't bring himself to do it. As punishment, his family cast it on him. The anguish was so bad that when asked to cast it again, he relented. I have repeatedly assured Ominous that he did what he had to, but he still hasn't forgiven himself.
How horrible. Poor Ominous. He was only a child. He shouldn't blame himself.
After that incident, the rift between Ominous and his family only grew. That is until I came along. Every moment he isn't at Hogwarts, he's with us in Feldcroft. Ominous trusts me. And more often than not, he winds up listening to me. I'll remind him of that when I follow up about the scriptorium. Watch for my owl. I'll have news soon enough. I'll make Ominous understand. He'll change his mind.
这样吗？那你记得早点联系我哦，我很有兴趣哦，记得给我写信哦，最好一回去就给我写哦。OK， 好，这样子的话，我们就得等小赛给我们写信。那我们回皮蓬。回皮蓬先生那边给他拿点钱，然后等小赛给我们写信，因为他任务好像得稍微推一下之后才会更新，他不是在原地等就可以了。如果在我们弄完这一段他还没有找我们的话呢，我们就推一下主线先。
Come on in. Healing potions are a specialty here, should you need any.
I delivered the potions to Fatima Lawang.
Very good. And did she cause you any trouble?
确实有点
I
麻
can
烦。
see why you didn't want to go. She was quite cantankerous.
I do truly appreciate your help. And at least it's done with.
Delivering those potions was a bit more work than I'd expected. I'd like an additional fee.
I suppose that's business for you. Very well, I shall increase
它
the
有一些
pay.
选项就可以像那个巫师三里面那个讲价系统一样，通过你的聊天，然后有些是可以拿额外金额的。哇，500块，老板大气。
What can I do for you today?
这两个眼镜跟这个留着，我们到时候戴。
I hope to see you again. Farewell for now.
OK。